With all of the backlash surrounding Amazon's Lord of the Rings of Power series, if Amazon thought it was gonna be helpful to go to San Diego Comic-Con with a new trailer and let the showrunners and cast members describe the multitude of ways that they were going to destroy the world of J.R.R. Tolkien, they're sorely mistaken. It didn't help in any way, shape, or form. It only made things worse. And the fans are lashing out and speaking out in one of the only ways they can, by hitting that dislike button and commenting on the most recent trailer. And it truly is sad that they ran these cast members out there and they thought they were going to get people excited by describing how they're fixing Tolkien, by describing how this is just progress and we're finally getting to see the world that we actually live in. I'm sorry, Lord of the Rings fans, that's not exactly something they want to hear. They want to hear that you're going to do something that's true to the work of Tolkien, not completely bastardize it for your own identity politics. And of course, in the aftermath, you had the mainstream media, all these different articles doing their best to spin for Amazon. Rings of Power Comic-Con trailer makes, quote, fan complaints look stupid. Lord of the Rings of Power San Diego Comic-Con trailer proves that a lot of the criticism aimed at the show doesn't make sense. Well, that's interesting because this Comic-Con trailer is massively ratioed just like every other trailer we've seen from Amazon. 226,000 downvotes to 72,000 upvotes. And the comments are one of the more interesting things. We're gonna get into that, but remember, we're not that far removed, what is it, 5 months ago, from that first teaser we got, only a minute long, but 1.7 million dislikes on this one. That was after we found out that they'd actually been hiding dislikes and they basically multiplied in a massive way. I wonder what the real number for this is. We know that they've been deleting comments, and as a result, since they don't want you putting quotes from Tolkien in there, since they don't want the fan base criticizing them, instead what Lord of the Rings fans have decided to do is just be as laughably ridiculous as possible, because even that can't meet the ridiculousness of what Amazon's about to do to Lord of the Rings. And you can see, let's go through the top, I don't know, let's do 10 or so. Let's look at what Lord of the Rings fans are doing since all their critical comments are being deleted. The part where Gandalf pulls out the submachine gun and says to the orcs, "Say hello to my little friend," was truly breathtaking. Tolkien could not have wrote it better. Next one, tears flowed from my eyes like waters when Galadriel said, "Give it up, Sauron, I have the high ground." And Sauron answered, "My spidey senses are tingling." Just wow, truly a love letter to Tolkien and his fans. And again, this is a direct response to all of the members of the mainstream media, all of the shills out there that have been praising this series, despite so many fans out there making their voices heard and saying, no, this is garbage. This is not respectful to Tolkien. He would be rolling over in his grave if he saw what you're doing to his universe, to his world that he so carefully crafted. So this is the route that they're going. They're shitting on these people, and they're doing it in a way that they can actually not get their comments deleted. The part where Obi-Wan says to Harry and Elrond, "All those moments we lost in time like tears in rain," as the Predator beheaded the Skeesis before they could eat the ring, really solidified this homage to Tolkien. The part where Sauron talks to his daughter's kidnappers on the phone and says, "But what I do have is a very particular set of rings. Gives me chills every time." So true to the lore that J.R.R. Martin created. When Sauron told Galadriel, "Rings are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you'll get." Just left me misty-eyed, just like them mountains. A truly brilliant moment in the history of filmmaking. Dude, it just goes on and on and on. I don't know if I could find one that's not like this. I cried so much when Harry Potter gave Gollum a sock so he could be free from Sam, saying, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Tolkien would be proud of such beautiful writing, and he would cry as well. They're getting roasted. Like, the backlash for this is unlike anything we've seen. Unlike what we've seen with Star Wars, with Marvel, with DC, with Star Trek, with Doctor Who, above anything and everything we've ever seen, this is a bigger and stronger and more, like, concerted backlash from a fan base. Because this is something that goes back a long way. And it's something that fans truly are, like, they hold it very close to their hearts. All the words that Tolkien uttered, people have. There's letters from him to fans that people know by which letter it is. Oh, in this paragraph for this letter, he said this about dwarves. Like, the lore has been so carefully calculated and this world has been so meticulously crafted. That's why these fans are pissed that Amazon's absolutely destroying the legacy of Lord of the Rings and of J.R.R. Tolkien. No amount of media shaming, no amount of people coming out there and saying, oh, the fans are wrong on this one. Nothing's going to stop the fans. They have ratioed everything that Amazon has put out. And having the showrunners, everybody come out to just brag about how much they're going to change this world and this universe, it's not helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.